Come on and dance with me.
Welcome to the Isabel Show. Today we are going to make asparagus scones. And first thing we need to do is you need to have some cut boiled asparagus. And what you want is you want to cut your asparagus so that the very, very tops are separate from the stalks. And you want to take your stalks and put them in like a slap chop and chop them up real nice. Good job, Isabel. You know how to work that. You chopping, Isabel?
Yeah.
Are you chopping asparagus?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
Good job. And when it's all chopped up, it should look something about like that. Really finely minced. Isabel will eat one and show you. Is that good, Isabel?
Yeah.
Now you're going to want to save the asparagus tops for later because we're going to use them as a garnish on top of the scones. So now let's head to the kitchen and mix it all up. You want to get your oven preheating to 425 while we're mixing. First thing you need to do is add in 2 cups flour and 1 tablespoon of baking powder. And we actually did this, but it didn't record right. Trial and error. It's our first episode. So Isabel already has that done, and we're also going to add in a tablespoon of sugar. Okay, Isabel, you going to dump in the sugar?
Yeah.
Alright, very good. And we're just going to blend it just a little bit just to get it mixed. Isabel, you want to spin the mixer? Spin the mixer. There we go. Very good. Also, what Isabel is adding in is she just added in a half teaspoon of salt. You really do need that. We ground it ourselves, so that's why it was in the big cup. Okay, here. Add it in, Isabel. We have 4 tablespoons of butter going in, and it helps when you add them if they're cut into smaller pieces, because you really want to get them mixed in good, and sometimes it helps to let it sit at room temperature for a bit too. You dropped it. It's all good. And we're just going to mix that in a little bit, get that blended in really well. Just kind of let it go for a bit. Now she added in 3/4 cup buttermilk. And you know, if you don't have buttermilk around the house, just do 1 tablespoon of vinegar to 1 cup milk, and it works great. My grandma has used it, and some other people we know have used it. She is also going to add in a big handful of cheese. So go ahead and add in a big handful of cheese. You want it to be about 1 cup, but really we're just guesstimating, and we're really just making a huge handful because it's fun to make. Okay, add in 1 more little handful. Alright, good job, Izzy. And dump it in. And next she is adding in her asparagus. And you're going to mix it in and make sure it gets mixed in really well, and then we're going to shape them. Yep. And this is what your dough should look like when it's fully mixed. Okay, the first thing you have to do after you've got it mixed is flour up your baking pan so you can knead them out. They need to be kneaded about 6 or 7 times, so just kind of work that flour into them and just kind of work them out. And then you'll take a rolling pin and you will roll them flat. And when you roll it out, it's best to keep it kind of thick because it is going to be a scone, and you just want to kind of cut it into triangular pieces like so. And then just set them aside. And after you've set them aside, you just want to garnish them with an asparagus top. Like so. And that looks really pretty when it bakes up. And we're just going to do a whole bunch more like this. And that is what your asparagus scones should look like just before you stick them in the oven. Now hopefully you've had it preheating on 425 and then they'll be just ready to go. Bake 12 to 15 minutes until tops are golden brown, brush with butter, and enjoy. Thank you for cooking with Isabel. And that is what your perfect scone looks like. Welcome to the Isabel Show. This morning we are going to make a strawberry banana smoothie. So we have some ingredients here. We have our bananas, our splash of strawberry banana juice. Definitely use the vegetable and fruit kind because it's better for you. And we have yogurt with frozen strawberries mixed in. So I'm going to let Isabel get started because she's the pro and she's going to add all of her ingredients in. Do you like smoothies?
Yeah.
Can you tell them about smoothies? Here you go. Isabel, add your bananas in. Add your bananas in. Go ahead and put it in there. We need them all in the smoothie maker.
A smoothie maker?
Yep. Can you say good morning, America?
Bye-bye.
All right. Can you put the last 2 in? Good job. Now I've brought that down to her level and she's going to add in her yogurt and everything. Here you go, Isabel. Stick your splash of juice in there. Stick it in. Very good. All right. Shall we blend it? It's blending it all up together. Cool, huh? Blender Cam! Woo! Alright. Now we're going to try it. Hold it down and Mommy will put some in.
That's Obi.
Okay, give it a taste. Mmm, good stuff. I'll show. Yeah, it's the Isabel show. Today we're going to make 4 different squash recipes.
SSC?
Yep, with squash.
What?
We're going to make Parmesan squash potato chips. We are going to make marshmallow butter squash balls, squash fries, and lastly but not least, we are going to make diced garlic butter squash.
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 Yes.
Squash.
Yes.
Yay, squash.
Yeah, squash.
Make sure you have your oven preheating at 350. Okay, first thing you have to do for your squash is cut it in half and then cut the bulbs off because we're going to make this into 4 different recipes. Once you have it sliced, you want to scoop all the seeds and gunk out of your bulbs.
Hey, Alicia.
Hold on. Are you scooping the squash? Alright. And now that your squash is scooped, it should look something like this. And now we're going to cut up some of the squash for chips. We're going to use our nice vegetable slicer on a thin slice so that we can cut up our squash for chips. So you should have sliced chips. Then you want to leave them in some ice cold water for about 30 minutes. Next, you want to take what's left after you've made a few chips, and we're going to use this for fries. So we're going to cut it into fry pieces so that your fried pieces look like fries. Next, we are going to take the other piece of squash and we're going to dice it up. And we're going to continue dicing it up into squares for our garlic butter squash. Isabel, you want to add the butter to the squash?
Yeah.
Put one in that one and put one in the other. Yay! Good job! Add in a couple marshmallows to each squash. Yay, Isabel! Then you're going to bake them in the oven at 350 until they are fork poke tender. Stick the butter onto our squash. Alright. Going to stick it a little more to the middle. And that is going to go perfectly with our chopped squash with garlic. And next you're going to drizzle olive oil all over everything. including our fries. Then what we did was we lightly sea salted our fries for a little flavoring, and then the fries are done and they can go in the oven and bake till fork tender. But to finish up our garlic stuff, all we have to do is add on some garlic salt. Yum! Look at how pretty that looks with the garlic salt all over it, and all the flavors are just really going to infuse. So now we're going to stick it in the oven until it is fork tender. Get your fryer preheating. Then you're going to dump in your cold squash chips. And you're going to keep them going until they're nice and crisp. Yeah, say hi to the Isabel show.
Isabel?
Yeah, have Nana say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Isabel show.
Hi, Isabel.
You like marshmallows, huh?
Then go first.
Can you say chubby bunny?
Sunset.
Hey, Cassandra.
Hello.
Say hello. You're on the Isabel show.
Hello.
Guess what we're making today?
What?
Squash.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, we're making squash. So can you say hi to Isabel?
Hello, Isabel. It's it.
Alright, well say goodbye, Cassandra.
Thank you, Isabel.
Say thanks for stopping on the show.
Goodbye.
We're calling Grandpa.
Hello.
Hey, Dad. Say hi. Say hello. You're on the Isabel show.
Hello. I'm in the middle of doing my checkbook.
Yeah, I figured you were busy. Now that they're done and the grease is starting to drain, you want to salt them and lightly coat with Parmesan. Then enjoy! Fries and garlic salt potatoes are out of the oven. They look delicious, y'all. Yum squash. Is that good? What you eating? Chips? You like those, huh? the Isabel Show!
Yeah.
Today we're going to make grown-up grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Do you like grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, you love cheese, huh?
I saw that. It's Isabel.
Yeah, you've been watching your Isabel Show, huh? We need tomatoes, bacon, bread,
Yeah.
tomatoes,
Yeah.
bacon,
Yeah.
cheese,
Yeah.
butter, bread, and just regular American cheese, 2 slices per sandwich. First thing you need to do is butter your bread just like you would for a regular grilled cheese sandwich. Then put a slice of cheese on each slice. Next, you want to lay down a nice slice of tomato and stack some bacon on top. Then on goes your last slice of cheese and your other piece of bread. Now we're going to stick it in the fryer and fry it up just like a grilled cheese. Yum! Another great gourmet grilled cheese recipe is to use rye bread and Munster cheese. It's really good. You should try it. Take a big bite. Yes, Isabel Show. Today we're going to make cornbread muffins inspired by Rachel Ray and a mashed potato mountain. Preheat your oven to 400 and lightly grease a baking pan. For your cornbread muffins, you need corn, bacon, a box of cornbread mix, and it's best to use the crumbled bacon, minced onion, cheese, and all the ingredients from your cornbread box. Now we're using Jiffy, so that takes a 1/3 cup milk and an egg. Dump in your onion. Dump in your bacon. Your milk. And should we add an egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, now let's add our corn muffin mix. Very good. Alright, let's put some dishes in the sink and then mix it all up. There you go, we got our mix. Now we got to put it in our pans about half full. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes until golden brown. Check off. Really wishing you guys could smell this. The smell is really intoxicating. It's filling the kitchen. Maybe we should suggest smell-o-vision to YouTube. What you need to make your mashed potato mountain. Obviously, a mountain of mashed potatoes, bacon, and some minced onion, cheddar, corn, and brown gravy mix. Are you ready to make a mashed potato mountain?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to set it right there and pour on your cheddar. Pour your cheddar all over the potatoes. Very good. Okay, Mommy will give you the next one. Bacon and onion. Let's dump that right on top. Very good. Okay. Now to add some corn. Good job. And glue it all together with some brown gravy. Dump the gravy over top. Yay, Isabel! What do you think? Is it good?
Yeah.
How's your cornbread?
What happened?
You flung some corn. How's your bread? How's your muffin?
Wow.
Did you like it? I think the clear winner here for her is the potatoes, but I love the muffins the best.
Let's take a bite. Let's take a bite. My arrow.